Greetings and welcome to a reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to a Legend of Zelda Characters from good to evil. This video is made by Chad Peterson. I recommend you check this guy out and check out his Castlevania video. I'm going to be reacting to this and giving out my thoughts. I may have very little knowledge of the series, but I know a few of the characters. So without further ado, let's see what awaits us in this video. Review here. Alright, no TV show or CDI stuff. Understandable, since they don't even matter. Major and recurring characters. Well, it's obvious they're gonna be the best ones, since, well, they're the ones that have saved the world, and it's obvious she gets the highest spot thanks to her appearances in Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Spirit Tracks, Age of Calamity, and Breath of the Wild. She is able to use her Triforce of power to try to stop Ganon from taking over the world. Wonder where he's gonna be. Like the music choice. Link. Well, Link would be right here because he is the one who does save Hyrule from all different types of evil, like all the different villains that you would see throughout the series. And yeah, he would be in the second spot because we control the character. I never heard of this character. As a Lithian version of Link, he's kind-hearted, caring, and while he is shown to be a coward and even greedy, he's still very kind towards others. He's also very thoughtful as he forgives Hilda after everything she did because he sympathized with her point of view. He was even the key part in her redemption, thus saving both Hyrule and Mauricio. Alright. Never heard this character. Mipha was obviously going to find herself at the spot in the top 5 most good. Not only is she willing to fight at the front lines with her friends, but she's also very caring towards them. She likes her fellow champion as well as also very tragic, and the others died in vain fighting Blight Ganon, or at least in Age of Calamity. Alright. I don't really know much about the Age of Calamity characters, so created this Zelda created a robot? I did not know that. Immense force for good to protect and encourage her. Alright. I wonder what puts him right here. Sidona? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. As a brother of Minfa, he is known being positive and even encouraging. Also incredibly brave, since even as a baby he's willing to charge head into conflict, showing that he has immense resolve as well. Doesn't have a bad bone in his body. Alright. If he's a warrior that can put up a fight and do what's good, then they deserve the higher spot. Ursbora? Sorry, that's kind of a weird name. As the champion of the Grigero tribe, is fiercely loyal to her people and will stop at nothing to protect them. She also has an almost motherly bond with Zelda, especially after her biological mother passed away. The only questionable thing about her is that she does seem to be pretty willing to resort to violence even if she needs to. Well, that's usually what happens. Alright, I'll try to do less pausing. Impa. I've heard this character from Skyward Sword. To Princess Zelda, she is stern yet caring. Darvok, leader of the Gorons. He's a very strong warrior, very kind and caring. Well, definitely don't want to make him mad. Seems like a big, strong guy. Reveal. I mean, there was a video that explained this character was kind of a huge jerk. Like, there was a video of the top 30 biggest jerks in video games, and he was definitely on the list, so he's worthy of this spot. Sorry. Region. Sorry, it's just hard to kind of see her name, so Yunbo isn't as admirable as the others. Teba, of caring father. Yeah. 5. Yeah, I've been hearing that people get annoyed about her constant tutorials in Skyward Sword. Elisio. The Minish Cap. Powerful mage. Taught Fati and create the Minish Cap for good. Here's Minda. I mean, yeah, that was kind of understandable. The King of Hyrule. Well, at least he does stand out to be in where he is in the list. The Sages. Do they have like different personalities, or are they all ranked in one spot? Great Fairies. That's all they have in terms of character. I mean, I just saw like them in Ocarina of Time, unless they made an appearance in a few other games. So I'm guessing like 3 of the same style like characters deserve the same ranking spot on the list. At least that made it easier to rank them. 2 scientists. Navi. Some people say she was annoying before 5 became annoying. This is a character? I always thought it was an object. I didn't know it was a character. Lineback. I mean, yeah, he was kind of a coward there. I mean, it's understandable because Majora took possession of Skull Kid, so. And judging from, like, what he did in Twilight Princess. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to her. Relying on the trust of others can lead to very bad things. I mean, it was kind of hard to tell if he was an antagonist because his personality changed. Master Kuja Stuga and the Blight Cannons. This Master Kuja, since he was killed off in the. That's crazy, killed off in the Breath of the Wild timeline and redeemed himself in Age of Calamity. Should get into try to that game. Dark Link. Yeah, I agree. Heart garbage villain. Onyx has been kind of considered to be the most forgettable character since he's like a more standard, power hungry general. At least he turned into a dragon. Oh, two witches. Read about their history on like being the surrogate mothers of Ganondorf himself. I mean, Vatu was a great villain in Minish Cap, but I don't know what to think of him in Four Swords. And Four Swords Adventures. I wasn't expecting these two on here. I understand Calamity, but Phantom Ganon? Considering, like, he only made an appearance in a few games. There wasn't a lot to Maldice and Spirit Tracks. Kinda wish there was. We don't even know, like, unless there's, like, some whole backstory, I don't even know much about, like, the purpose of this character. I expect him to be lower, since he is crazy in Skyward Sword, and what he does throughout the game. There's the Demon King himself, Ganondorf. I mean, he was a mindless beast in the 2D games, and then had personality with his own character in the 3D games. It was crazy. I mean, he was just like a little minion who's just trying to bring back Maldice from the dead and create a body vessel. Kinda wish there was a lot to Bellum. And Viren. I mean, Lady Maud. And he told me she wasn't going to be on there. Top 5. I mean, literally, any other villain is definitely better than Lady Maud, even the Nightmares. I mean, seriously, Zant wanted to be ruler, but because he was turned to the side, he went crazy. Majora's Mask is one of the most creepy villains. It's funny how they make, like, a mass very terrifying as a villain. Yep, that was his goal. Kind of confused me why he wanted to, like, use the body of Ganon. to make it more powerful. And that was a good thing. And I was expecting Demise to be right here. He's the root of all evil. He's the reason Ganondorf exists in the series. If it wasn't for him, yeah, the series would be different. I do kind of like Demise, despite him being a last-minute villain. A Transformers request. If he reaches 100 subscribers, he'll do a rant on Lady Maud. Yep. She's the only villain on this list, well, aside from the Nightmares, not even being added on to this list. But if the Nightmares were added, where would they have been? This is a pretty solid video. My kind of complaint is that your camera was a little low and I couldn't see a few of the characters' names like Bellum and Farron, well, kind of her. But this is pretty solid, and I definitely see this list where it's going. Definitely agree with some of the villain spots, even though I was expecting him to be in different spots, like Major being in second place because a mask using a moon to crush the world and possessing someone, yeah. Overall, pretty solid. Please go subscribe to Chad Peterson. I'll see if I could turn on my subscriptions so you can check them out. And I hope you enjoy this little reaction video. I'll have something else planned up for later. In the meantime, I hope he reaches 100 subscribers. I can't wait to see his rant on Lady Maud, because an old lady as a villain. It's one of the times where someone would wish Dark Link or Ganondorf would have been the main antagonist in that game, or even Vati. I don't even know what they were thinking. Alright, bye-bye.